Proactive. This morning at the ASX Small and Mid-Cap Conference is James Bonnar from Nyrada. James, good morning.
Hi, Andrew. Good to be here.
Good to have you back, James. Give us a bit of an intro here about Nyrada and your two main programs.
Sure. So Nyrada has two exciting drug development programs. The first is a cholesterol-lowering drug to reduce cardiovascular disease or prevent cardiovascular disease. And the second is a drug to treat brain injury. So what's exciting particularly about that program is that there are currently no drugs available for treating this condition.
As far as firstly the cholesterol program here, you've been reporting back on results here from two in vivo efficacy studies. What are the results? How's it looking?
Yeah, that's correct. So we've just recently completed a study in a specialized mouse model of high cholesterol. And this mouse model is considered the gold standard for testing cholesterol drugs. And in the study, we were able to halve cholesterol, when given over a 5-week period. We also ran it up against the market leader, a statin drug, which a lot of people will know, called Lipitor, a Pfizer drug. And in that same study, that drug gave a 27% reduction. What we were really looking to achieve, though, with that study, and what was really impressive, was the result we got when running the two in combination, which is what we are looking to do with our drug, run it in combination with a statin as a treatment. And combined, we got a 65% reduction, which is really impressive and sets a good platform for taking that compound forward into the clinic.
Are you now looking at some toxicology studies here?
Yeah, that's right. So this drug is a novel compound. It's never been, as far as we're concerned, it's never been made before, let alone tested in a human. So before we can run a phase 1 study in healthy volunteers, which we, by the way, plan to run here in Australia mid next year, we need to complete a battery of safety tests. These are called safety and pharmacology assessments. And so we're going to be looking to do that over the balance of this year and through the first half of next year, prior to taking the drug into humans.
Just on the brain injury program, tell us a bit about this collaboration here with the US Department of Defense. Quite a milestone here for you.
Yeah, sure. Well, that's a great collaboration and a coup for Nyrada. The US Department of Defense have identified traumatic brain injury as #1 health concern, and they've been looking for a treatment for many years. And so there's great alignment between what we're trying to achieve and what they're trying to achieve. Around 1 in 25 service members sustain a traumatic brain injury during active duty. We presented our data. They were very impressed by that and wanted to enter into a collaboration so that they could run our drug in some specialized models that they have. These are models of blast injury and penetrating ballistic brain injury, these mimic the sort of injuries you get from bullet and shrapnel wounds. So we're looking at running those studies throughout the balance of the year and into Q1 next year.
And this drug, it's a new candidate which you've identified, is it?
Yeah, exactly. So it's a second generation compound. It's a new novel compound. It has improved potency over the drug we started out with. And it also readily crosses the blood-brain barrier, and that's very important for brain injury drugs. The blood-brain barrier is a protective shield around the central nervous system, and a lot of drugs fail because although they might work in a test tube, they're not able to get to where they need to go in the body. So we've demonstrated that with this drug, that's no issue, and it's very potent.
Well, you've got some important phase 1 studies coming up. How are you looking to fund those?
So back in June, we completed a 2-tranche placement, raising $11.5 million. And that's sufficient funding to take the brain injury and cholesterol lowering drugs through those phase 1 studies. We're very happy with the support we got. That raise went very well. All of our directors participated, and we're all looking forward to the next stage of development.
Well, a final word, James, just while I've got you here, how would you summarise the investment case in Nyrada?
Well, we're developing novel drugs where there are either no or very limited players in the same space. We're looking to address unmet clinical need with these new novel compounds in markets that are really large. I mean, if you look at the cholesterol lowering market, for example, it's estimated at around 19 to 20 billion US dollars a year. And if you look at the developed countries, including Japan, on the traumatic brain injury side, that's about 6 to 7 billion US dollars per year as well. So they're both very sizable markets, very large patient populations, and we're excited to be part of it.
That's good, James. Thanks for your time.
Thanks very much, Andrew. Good to be here.